The new album, Asylum, absolutely killer, and it debuted #1 on Billboard, and that's your fourth consecutive #1. There's only two other bands that have ever done that, and that's Metallica and the Dave Matthews Band. What's it like to be in such rare company?
It's crazy. I never even thought of that statistic. Never thought that we could be part of something like that, and it's overwhelming. I mean, it's just really a testament to show, of the fans showing, and letting their voices be heard, that this type of music, that there's a fan base for it. It shows that our fans have been loyal to us and dedicated to us, and I can't thank them enough for really, for them stepping up. We're going to do the best we can each time to deliver the best album and body of work that we can, and we're not going to shortchange them. And they sit there patiently waiting for it, and when it comes out, they step up to the plate. So I mean, I really got to thank the fans for the ones that are making that milestone with us.
For those that didn't see Disturbed the last time they were in town, you go in this time, because it is, you feel it from you guys on the stage, and it doesn't matter where you're sitting in the building, you can feel the energy that you guys put off.
Right. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you feel that and you notice that, and it just really brings me back to when I was a kid in the crowd seeing my favorite bands, and I don't want to just see a band up there just playing their songs and going through the motions. I want to feel that that they're into it, and that I'm part of it and they're part of it, and having that interaction within each other. And I know the importance of that. I remember looking up on stage at some of my favorite bands and feeling that you had a connection. You make eye contact with your favorite rock star, and you had that moment of just feeling like you connected. And that's such an important thing for us to. I'm always looking out in the crowd, just trying to make that eye contact. I want to see how our music is touching them and how it affects them, and that those memories will last a lifetime.
And with all that, on top of the personal connections, I've also read that this is one of the biggest productions as far as the stage work has gone that you guys have had.
Yeah, we're very excited about, for the first time, being able to bring this kind of production into Canada. A majority of the time it's been here in the U.S. But this album cycle alone, we've stepped it up to a whole new level for us. We have some really cool video going, and some cool images and textures and lighting cues and stuff that that our fans never seen us at this kind of level. And this far in our career, after being out for 11 years strong of touring, we wanted to make sure that the fans aren't going to feel like, if you've seen Disturbed, you know what you're going to get. We're always pushing ourselves to kind of try to continue to evolve, not only just songwriting, but just the show itself. And we wanted, that was why it's so important for us to make sure that, that we are taking it to a whole new level, that the fans will get a visual to go along with the songs.
And we'll switch gears a little bit here. You guys have had a really good relationship with music video games over the years, but now it's been announced that there's going to be no more Guitar Hero games, at least for the foreseeable future. Both as a band and you being a guitarist, does that make you a little sad?
Yeah, I mean, on one point, I personally am not a big video guy myself, and that's basically because I don't have the patience for it, and I have more of a short wick of where if I'm not doing good on a video game, I'll probably throw the guitar through the TV. It just pisses me off if I can't get the hang of it right away.
Well, and especially when you could pick up a real guitar and play the song.
Right. And the downside to it too is just then I don't want to get addicted to trying to do the video games too, because then that could eat up too much time as well. It's good for some people, but I'm glad that the good thing about things like Guitar Hero and Rock Band is it introduced a lot of people to music they probably weren't familiar with, and certain bands they weren't familiar with. So it kind of blew me away that there were still some people that could say, the first time I heard of Disturbed was through Guitar Hero, and so it was good to know that our music was being introduced to people that weren't familiar with it before. So in that sense, it's sad that it's going away there. But hopefully it will encourage people to actually pick up a real instrument and play more rock music, and we need more of that.
And when you talk about that next wave or up and comers, you guys play a lot of festival type tours, whether it's on this side of the pond or you play the festival shows like Download and that over in Europe. and you get to see a lot of young bands on those. Who do you guys have your eyes on? Like, who's out there that's kind of new that Disturbed is like, yeah, they're somebody to watch?
I like Skindred a lot. They're from England. They've been out. They've been out for a while, but maybe just a smaller profile, but just a lot of energy. Great frontman and just cool. Cool groove to a lot of their material. Band that we just signed. Me and David have an imprint through Warner Brothers called Intoxication Records, and we signed a band called Art of Dying, who's from Vancouver.
Great guys.
And they just released their album this past week. Straight up rock band, just very talented, great harmonies. It's like you could hear some of the grunge vibe to them, like the Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam vibe to them, but more of a modern day, a little bit more current, sound to them as well. And great band. So I'm excited about that album coming out because I think these guys are very talented.
Can't wait to see you guys back in town again. The last time you were here, you destroyed the Forum, so we had no choice but to put you in the Metro Center this time. So can you try to leave us a building?
I can't promise you that.